are there some examples of the poverty abolition strategies you've seen changing the lives of children and families, especially when working with communities and schools? What kind of guidance you may have that schools may be able to contribute with some of the strategies?
So on the one hand, schools are hugely important, and we saw this during the pandemic. When schools were shut down, it didn't just mean shuttering classrooms. It meant like food provision, health provision, um, therapeutic services, right? Were denied children who need it. So schools have become, for better or for worse, one of our main touch points to access and to intervene in poverty, which means we really do need to protect and invest in public schools much more than we do. I loved, during that moment in COVID where like everyone got a free and reduced lunch, no matter their income level. I think a lot of parents, including middle class parents, were like, this is great. And I think that if we could design more programs like that, instead of having this shame-inducing thing or this means-tested, stingy approach to offering aid, I think more Americans would benefit from that, including our most vulnerable families. When I hear questions about school and education, though, I also just hear questions about segregation, and thinking about it's not enough to increase resource flows to schools because that in no way equalizes division between, really well-resourced and under-resourced communities. I think we have to get serious about not just tossing money over all walls, but really tearing down the walls for those schools to reach their full potential in accessing kids.